Dumb events in history. You know that terrible feeling when you've lost a sock, perhaps even your favorite sock? And you don't know what happened to it, but then it turns out months later that you found it had been eaten by the dryer and you just didn't discover it? Now I want you to imagine that instead of a sock, it was a nuclear bomb. And then you might be in the same position as President Clinton, who back in the 1990s lost the American nuclear bomb launch codes. You see, the codes themselves are kept on a card called a biscuit, which in turn is carried in a special briefcase called the football. And this is supposed to be on the president's person at all times, specifically with one of 5 military aides that are supposed to be with the president. These codes were supposed to be switched out after being inspected on a monthly basis. But during the 90s, when one of these inspectors showed up to inspect the codes, he was told that the president was actually very busy, but he promised that he had the codes on him. So the guy was annoyed, but he was like, okay, I'll just come back next month. And so he did, only to be told the next month that the exact same thing was happening. And this went on for months, until they learned that the president never actually had the codes and they had to switch things out just right there.